Good morning, this is Dwayne, and we've been doing a series called Good Stuff You Really Ought to Know About Music, all having to do with music theory, various aspects of music theory. Today we're going to take up another chord substitution called the tritone chord substitution, but it's also a chord progression, so I didn't quite know how to label this lesson. It's both. It can be a chord substitution, but it's also a progression. So what it is, the tritone, by the way, is defined as an augmented fourth. In other words, here's the notes of the C scales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's a fourth. So an augmented fourth, augmented means to widen, right? Augment. So there's an augmented fourth. Okay? If you were in the key of G, or had a G chord, for example, where's an augmented fourth from there? It's D flat, isn't it? Or C sharp. Okay? But let's say you're playing a song and you have a G7th chord and you're going to C. Normally it would resolve like this, wouldn't it? That's a normal cadence, right? But the tritone substitution calls for substituting the augmented fourth, in other words D flat or C sharp, for that G7. So we could go to that. See, that's D flat 7th there, and then home to C. So it sounds like this, or like this. It depends what chord you put in. Just depends on how you use it. Okay. So if you're on the C7th chord, what is the augmented fourth there? It's F sharp, isn't it? Okay. So instead of playing just C7th, we could play, moving to F, we could play F sharp 7th and then slide down to F. Okay. So it's a very useful chord substitution. Okay. Let me illustrate it in a song. Okay. I'll play Misty. I use that a lot to illustrate things. Let's pretend this is the last section of Misty. See that? I was on G7th. So much in love. Like so, okay? So you can use that augmented fourth as a chord substitute for any dominant 7th chord. So G7th, this chord substitution would be D flat, wouldn't it? For C, the chord substitution would be F sharp. Okay, and you can figure it out in each key, of course, just by finding the augmented fourth and then using that before you resolve to the tonic chord. Okay, hope that helps a little bit. And if you enjoy these series of piano tips, come on over to Play Piano and sign up for our entire series, okay? Because they're free. Okay, thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow with another idea. Bye-bye for now.